Hello and welcome back to my Angel channel. I'm Angel and y'all, are you excited for this reading? I am, because like in the last reading we did, it was what do people say about you, what do they think about you, right? So it's like, well, for this one, what if we flip the script, right? So what is your effect on others, right? What's your reputation, okay? Now for the reading itself, it's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna use two different tarot decks and an oracle. The first tarot deck, each group is gonna have their own tarot deck. We're gonna use it to see what do people do after getting to know you. Like, what do you make them inspired to do, go, act? What's the action, okay? And then we're going to use the second tarot deck. Now every group's gonna have the same second tarot deck. The Silhouettes Tarot. And we're gonna use this one to see what do people say about you, okay? And then we're gonna end off with this Oracle card, the Mirror cards. We're gonna get this for this closing message of their lasting impression of you, okay? Now, y'all, real team, the real team. I haven't been using charms in the last couple of videos because I haven't been able to find my charm bag anywhere. My guess is that one of the other readers at the shop I work at has borrowed it, which is fine. So anyway, I have some more fun objects for us to choose. Now for group one, I pulled the Tale of Little Bunny Metro card. It's Korean. I got it when I was teaching there. And then for group two, I pulled this Eau de Perfume sample. I got it from my soul sister's wedding years ago. It smells like marigold, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. And then for group three, I pulled the Some Like It Studious button. I got this in my travels in New York City, walking the streets. They're like free buttons. Okay, and then for group four, I pulled this Hamza hand bracelet. I got it as a gift from a friend, from one of the readers at the shop. I went for a week and then it broke. So there we are. Okay, so if you now know where to go with the charms or objects, you can check out the description box or the comments, and I'll have timestamps ready for you there. Now, if you are new here, hello, welcome. You're gonna notice in the timestamps we have a vibe check. And the vibe check is a good 5-minute tool for you. If you're drawn to a specific group and you want to make sure it's the right one, pop into the vibe check, and in there I will get whatever you're currently going through, whatever current messages you're currently receiving, whatever dreams you could be going through, whatever that should pertain to you. And if all I get in the vibe check resonates, then bless, you made it to the right group, go ahead and do a reading. But if what I get in the vibe check doesn't resonate, that would mean to choose another group or another video, okay? So I hope everything's clear, I hope you're excited, and I will see you in the vibe check or reading, okay? Bye-bye! Hello and welcome to the vibe check section for group one. If you're feeling drawn to this group and you want to make sure it's the right one, we got you. So if you got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. Okay, so I was running out of this strawberry lime juice. I mixed it with orange. Just try it out, it's pretty good. Okay. So we have this Tale of Little Bunny Metro card here. So first, with it being a Metro card, you could be someone who on the day-to-day want a different type of routine. You may not like routine, to be honest. I think you just like to keep things fresh, keep things positive, keep things moving. I also think you're someone who could like to travel a lot. This being a whole Metro card, and the bunny is going somewhere with the cake, right? Also, I get this sense that you show up at the right place at the right time, either for you or for other people. You could show up at the mall, and just so happened at that day, from 12 to 1, they are giving away free cookies or something, and there you are, And then on the flip, it's you show up somewhere and you're just talking about the weather or something, and someone just needed to hear oh my gosh, I needed to know that. I was wondering because I was going to do something in that day, so thank you for saying. And you weren't even trying, you're just talking about your life, you know? Yeah, a lot of lucky coincidences, especially you see that little 4-leaf clover on top of the cake. I think you bring a lot of luck to situations. You might be someone who actually, when you go somewhere, it could be like a job, a hangout, wherever, like where there's a group of people. You could be someone who who heals the situation, like where people could be like hurting or not have their voices heard, or there's some system that just doesn't work, and you show up and spread light. You give solutions. You could just be someone who likes to encourage people a lot, boost them up, give people ways out of their mess. I think you see a lot of things from like a third eye perspective, the bird's eye. I'm not saying that you choose sides too easily. I think since you see everything from a wider perspective, I think you take in all counts of the situation before you make a decision. However, I think the decision that you make is always uplifting to other people and gives them courage and happiness, joy, so much joy. You can have to fight others on like getting them out of their funk or getting them out of like a rigid belief system. And I don't think that you pick fights for this. I just think you end up in situations where you have to correct someone, correct their beliefs. Yeah. I'll say too, like I'm just seeing with the little footprint, right there. I think you do leave your footprint in a lot of people's lives and hearts. It's not easy to forget you. People believe that running into you is like a divine moment. You know, God brought you to them for a reason. Like you always, it's for a reason. You don't just show up for nothing. What time are we at? Let's go ahead and stop the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Hello, let's get started, group 1. So here, for you, we're gonna be using the Star Spinner Tarot. We're gonna pull 5, 6 cards to get what people do after getting to know you, after speaking with you. I'm gonna do quick little shuffle. If you're new, I do bridge shuffles at the beginning of the reading or beginning of using the cards to clear out all energy, typically. And then get a good shuffle. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first out, we've got the Page of Chalices, Page of Cups. Okay, so first, let me get a little bit more comfortable. Hold on. And we're good. Okay. So, first, people begin to want to just like give little sweet things to other people. Page of Cups generally means like small romantic gestures, even like small surprises as well, things that just make people happy. Not too much effort, but it's definitely thoughtful. Okay, so I just think people after, you know, getting to know you, just after knowing you, they typically just want to be a blessing to other people. It's not like they're creating entire charities, but like they might, you know, just buy drinks for their friends here and there. They might just, you know, if they hear someone sick, they'll just get them some medicine and they can barely even know them. But typically you make people want to go out and just make people happy, however they can. That's nice. Let's get you another card. Oh, I'm gonna get this one. This is the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups can typically mean, you know, disappointments, regrets, emotional connections that aren't doing too well for us, right? For you, you make people confront these emotions, connections that are kind of harboring darkness for them, or just, essentially people who might not have like the best interest for them in their heart. And I think it's because after they meet you, someone is just so positive and bright, they're like, well, wait, they get this sense of clarity. You're a clear person. So when they're around other people who are shysty and maybe weird and aren't the most honest, they pick that up easily because they went through this like cleansing with you, okay? Even if you're not trying to cleanse them, they're just around such a clear, pure energy, they're gonna pick up when something isn't so clear and pure. It makes them be like, oh, well, wait a minute. Do I really need to be around this person or these people or this job? Who knows? But, excuse me, no, you make them see other people and other connections clearer. You know what? You can even be someone, no matter who you're talking to, give some people like encouragement, real like tough love even. Okay, like you could be talking to someone, random stranger, and they're talking about their partner who just isn't treating them right, and you're not gonna just be like, oh, just maybe stick it out or try to talk to them. You're like, okay, well, no, stand up for yourself, stick up for yourself, say what you need to say, and if they don't get with the program, then take distance, okay, take space. Yeah, I think you really encourage people to stick up for themselves. Next, you've got the Queen of Coins. Coins is earth energy. So I think that you make people reconsider their environments and then what they contribute to that environment. How well does it serve them and their purpose? How well do the people around them serve them and their purpose? Are they able to truly connect with the people around them and build a team? Can we make a plan? Can we do something, right? Or are y'all just kind of all going in different directions, okay? You make people bring other people together, all right? You make them take what is important to them in their life and present that to the people that's important to them, okay? And the people, after meeting you, they see, after they present what's important to them, to their people, they're like, okay, now, are they agreeing with me? Do they want to support me? Do they just not care? Or are they, wanting to join in, all right? Because, I don't know, I think you really do inspire people to make a change, do something better, to build. Yeah, I'll take this one too. Oh, wow, it's another queen. You've got the Queen of Cups. Cups, I don't know if I explained. Cups is water, emotional energy, intuition. You make people want to be more nurturing. If we're gonna match that with the Queen of Coins, you make people want to give more, be more generous. You make people want to connect with more people and create a circle. Let's create a circle of friends, of loved ones. Let's have a therapy session, okay? Let's talk about what we want to do in our life. What's our dreams? And let's support each other to get there, right? Let's check in on each other to see if we're actually doing what we want to do, all right? Yeah, I think it's because when speaking with you, it's since you are so honest, I think, you really do what you say you're gonna do. You make other people want to do the same thing. And you make them want to make other people want to do the same thing. Butterfly effects, very positive. Let's get another card. Whoa, my goodness. Okay, we'll take this one. It's the Nine of Cups. You're getting a lot of cups, okay? 4 out of your 5 cards are cup cards. So you make people get in their feelings. Damn, okay. And here at the bottom, we've got the Sun in reverse. Let me pause for a little bit. So after looking at all of these water cards, the feels for sure, you do make people really go inward and check in on themselves. Am I really happy? Am I happy where I am? What makes me happy? What makes me feel joy? Okay, can I expand on that, right? You make people want to be more creative. You make them inspired to journal, to create mood boards, go on Pinterest, You make people feel like we can actually build community. I can build a group of people that are like-minded, that are positive, that are encouraging, that want to do amazing things in life, that just want to experience life. Now, we have the Sun card here. That's Leo energy. It's in reverse. So people are inspired to be a light and bring joy for people around them after meeting you. But they just are trying to figure out all the best ways to do it. They want to do it in the ways that you do, because I think you do show up as the sun for so many people in your life. My Lord, very powerful, very inspiring, really. You are even a muse for the people that you meet. They are like, what would you do in this situation? What would they make right now? What music would they be listening to? Okay? But yeah, you make people want to emulate the joy that you bring to others. Okay. Let's hop into the next phase of our reading. We're gonna use the Silhouettes Tarot to see what do people say about you, okay? Let's get the nitty gritty. I want the real tea. Let me do a shuffle. Uh-oh. Ooh, hold on. Okay. This. You've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about dreams or illusions, things that are out of our reach but that we really, really want, okay? But can't seem to make sense of how to get there. Now what people say, right? What people say about you, they say that you are a dreamer, and there's two, maybe three different messages with the Seven of Cups. There's one message where people say that you, your head's in the clouds a bit, like you have all, or like you're in dreamland. You live in a dream world. Everything is all peace and love. Everything's flowers, right? And it's only because they just see so much joy from you. So they're like, oh wow, their life must be just so great, or they just make life so great. But people think, wow, you're just in dream world. You're in an entirely different space that you're just so happy in. Okay, and now there's another message to where people say that you have high hopes for humanity, for this world, that this might not be attainable. They're like, wow, they have great intentions, they do, but will it come into fruition? Probably not. And they're not trying to say that in they're so ignorant or something. They're so young, but no, it's more so just like, oh, well, it sucks for them. They're probably not gonna see their world peace dreams come true in their lifetime. And there's another message too, and it's about something about like creating, it's like you make people want to give something to you, or like make some space that you always dreamed of, that just make you very, very happy. Like you might find people who want to plan your birthday party for you, or like plan your wedding for you. Like people want to create some type of space, something or object even, that you would be like, oh my God, this is everything I wanted. This is everything I dreamed of. I can't believe you got this for me, or you made this for me. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You know? That's beautiful. Let's get another card. Ooh, it flipped. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning, a new physical beginning we can interact with. New home, new car, new job, new family member, all right? You make people say that you make anything happen. Like we've been saying in this whole reading, but honestly, it's like people think that you have some strong spiritual members on your team, because it's like no matter what you say, it happens. They even say, they're like, do you even try hard to make some of these dreams come true? Because they swear you say it and the next day it just happens. Okay, they know you're magic. People know that you're magic. They can't deny it. They can't. They even, if they don't believe in magic, they're like, but you, there's something about you. You just somehow you make things happen. They don't understand. It's magic. One is also the number of the magician and the major arcana. So I don't know, man. You just, and also people say that you tend to like just gain things easily. You're saying, oh my gosh, I need $500 for whatever. And then a week later, somehow you end up getting a $500. Like maybe it was a paycheck or it was a gift or just, I don't know. Somehow you always end up getting what you want. That's what people say. Let's get another card. You've got a Page of Cups again. So much cups. So much. People say that you are very charitable. Actually, people say that you're, very busy too. It's like you're always doing something. You're never really in one place for too long. People say that, people say that a lot of people want to know you or might end up just knowing you. You could be popular. You could even like have like big social media following or something. But I just see when people like are not in your space or whatever, they're talking about you, but then other people are trying to talk about you too. And it's all great things. People always say that you help them with something. You gave them some type of gift, something. It's always these little things that you do. Busy bee, pollinating each flower, and the flowers are talking to each other. Let's get another card. You've got strength. That's Leo energy as well. Double Leo, so much water, 2 earth. Man, so overall people, first of all, feel very comfortable around you. Everyone feels like they're part of your family, they're your cousin, they're your bestie. And I don't see too that you really reject anyone out here or like, I don't know, turn people down. You might say yes too much to people sometimes, but with this strength card, I see that people say that you stand up for what you believe in, and you protect other people. You protect their reputation. You protect their belongings even. People know that they can depend on you because they like would ask you a favor and you do it. And you don't even complain too much, honestly. Even if something is like very hard for somebody, for you, you do it and you complete it and you're moving on to the next thing. Something that could have been very even hard for the person. They're like, wow, you just did it so easily. What? This is, oh my gosh. This is great. And it's not jealousy, it's not envy. They're just very impressed that you tend to just be able to do whatever you need to do and you're successful. And I don't even think, people say that you don't ask for help a lot. Honestly, you might do a lot of things on your own, independently. People want to help you, actually. They would love to like support you, give you some resources, some objects, something. Like they want to be a part of the magic you create. Let's get one more card. Ooh, you got the 10 of Pentacles. Dynasty, castles built and employed. Okay, but here, let me give a second. Okay, so with this 10 of Pentacles, first, people just say that you got money. Okay, they know that you got some money. They think that you got some money saved up. They think that you're well off or your family is well off. People might say also, or that you're just good with money. You're good at investing or just good with budgeting. But people say that you're not poor. For sure. You don't ever look poor. You don't ever seem poor. Okay? It could be times like where maybe you like aren't employed or working too much and somehow you still are able to get what you want or like buy what you want, go to events. They don't know how it happens, but they're like, okay, they got some money. Also, they think that you've got the goods to make a lot of money with this 10 of coins. They're like, you have the skill set to build a team for success. You're going to find people who you are looking for who would need someone who's good with technology, someone who needs to build a website. You're going to find someone who's good with finding products or materials. You're going to find, like, it just happens. People even say that like you would have whatever dream. Let's say you are trying to, I don't know, run a go-kart company or something. And then like, and within a month of you saying that, people realize or notice that you just run into people who are go-kart racers, people who are mechanics, people who know a track. Like, it all just happens and comes together to create this 10 of coins moment. People can say that you are like connected with animals strongly. Like you might just attract animals. People might notice that like they could have like this mangy cat and their cat doesn't like anybody. They barely even like their owner. But you come over and their cat's just like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? And they're like, what? My cat hates everyone. You're just good with animals, man. Peace and love, all that. I think there's one more thing. Let me just see. I got it. So people say that whatever you do, whatever you're trying to make, it's always for the greater good. It's never just for you to benefit. It's always for everyone around you, for a community. Even people or communities that you aren't even like connected to, you know, it could be people from an entirely different country, but yet you're still trying to like give support. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and begin to close the reading with the mirror cards. These are gonna be the lasting impressions that people have after knowing you. First, you've got choice. Number 8, also the number of strength. So you make people feel like they have more control over their life. They have choices to make. There's never anything that's just that they're stuck with. Perhaps because you operate in that same type of energy. You're like, I can always choose to join or to leave something, to continue or to stop something. It's always up to me. I am the greatest power in my life. So you make people tap into that power as well. Ooh, sexuality. It's number 27. So you make people tap into their creativity. We already, said that. But honestly, you make people feel very attractive too. Yeah, you might be a Rizzler. From my old hats, Rizzler is like you just got a lot of charisma. It's easy for you to make people, to flatter people. Okay, Casanova energy. Yeah, I think you could be someone who actually just sees all the positive things about someone, the attractive things about someone, and you tell them, you're like, hey, that fit is nice, you're looking really fresh, you know. Let's get you another card, and that'll be it. Oh my God. Also, you could just be very attractive. People want to kiss you. They say, give me a smooch. Too many, I want one. Okay, humor it is, number 15. Wow, people laughing. People love your energy. They really do. It's so bright, so positive, so much fun, okay? With this humor card, low-key, do I have the book? I do. I want to read the book for humor. Let's see, I'm glad they're numbered. Here we are. Life is like a mirror. We get the best results when we smile at it. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm not gonna read, I'm just gonna read this parts. All right, humor releases us from the isolation of self-protection, providing an opportunity for our hearts to open again. Do you remember the lightheartedness that you and your partner shared when you were first together? The capacity is still there. Take a step back and look for the humor in your present predicament. Historically, a comedy was a play where the hero or heroine triumphed over adversity. Oh, okay, yeah. So you made people take it into consideration times when they were joyful, like we already covered a little bit, and expand on that. You make people feel like, you know what, I could change whatever heavy energy this is by bringing some jokes to it. Like you might make people feel or like you could have some dark humor at times, and it's lightening. It freshens things up. Okay, yeah, life be lifing, girl, life be lifing. But I mean, you can't go through life without being able to joke about the hard times, right? So they see that you always just bring this humor to people and make them want to continue. Be like, it's gonna be okay. Laugh at yourself a little bit. All right, well, go ahead and stop here. I hope you enjoyed. If you get any more messages with any specific cards, please drop it in the comments. Help us out. Okay, we would love that. That's a comments, okay? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. We'll end it off here. Hello and welcome to the end of the reading. Now we're going to use the Keepers of the Light Oracle and the 101 Bible Promises for your every need to get our collective message. Now while I shuffle these out, y'all know I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I do so hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know you can let me know with a little thumbs up. You'll be like, oh my god, they like the reading, that's cute, we'll do another one. And also helps the algorithm, be like, get this message to other warriors that need it. Oh my gosh, and then here, if you are new to the channel, hey Bookie. Warriors are the ones who hit that little sub button. Join our angel army. We fight for joy, for prosperity, for peace, for clarity, okay? We need that in this world, oh my god. Okay, let me set that one. Now, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, oh my god, I love her. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Ooh, I love her. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo of Kali Ma one day. And then your scripture, you got the fruit of the spirit. Oh my god, okay, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. Y'all, real talk, this is like what I was referencing to, like, a warrior's fight for love, joy, peace. That's crazy. Okay. So I do hope you like the vibe here. Talk to me in the comments. Like, I want to know how the reading resonates with you, and if it's true. But we'll end the reading off here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 2. If you're feeling drawn to this group, you know we're going to make sure it's the right one for you. So if you've got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. Y'all, okay, so I've never had this before. I made it myself just now. I was running out of like kiwi strawberry juice, so I mixed it with the orange I got. It's delicious. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. So you've got this perfume sample thing. Y'all, I so love the smell of this. It's almost out, but I haven't been using it just to save it for like the perfect occasion. It's like some type of oil. It smells really good. Okay. So for you, people might also think you smell really good. Now, honestly, I think, for real, you hold objects very dear to you, close to you, to your heart. I think you're someone who could end up having a lot of just antiques throughout your life because you just kept things that were important to you for so long. Be wary of hoarding. Okay, like, to make sure you can get through like the place you live safely, no fire hazards. Tea. Okay, great. Anyway, I think though too, like you might have a really strong memory as well. You might be the one people call on or ask, like, hey, do you remember what happened like 6 years ago at that one party with Sue Ellen? What was she like? I don't know. But your mind is a steel trap. You don't forget easily. I think too, people might think that you're older than you are more often than not, and it's because you have this, how can I say, like calm and confident demeanor. I think you know what you bring to the table and you know how to handle yourself in any situation, because I think you spent a lot of time with yourself, understanding what you're about, what you believe in, what you want to support yourself in, where your boundaries lie, and I think you stick with that too. It's pretty healthy. I also think too, when it comes to sleep, just make sure like wherever you do sleep, it's fit for you to be the most comfortable, so you can get as much rest as you can. You might even do well to use a sleep routine if you gotta drink water at 8:30, and then at 9 we're not eating anymore, and then 9:30 we're making the bed. I don't know, but just that could be helpful for some here. I'm also getting a sense of envy from people about you. So maybe like you just have expensive looking clothes, or you have expensive smelling perfume or something. But I think overall people might think that you are like more well off than you are, and you might just be well off too. I don't know you, but people do get the sense that like you might be, it's either bougie or uppity or just fancy. There's envy, and then there's admiration as well. Shoot, I mean, both of those walk a fine line, eh? And I don't know, I keep getting the sense of like, I gotta keep this, I gotta keep it because it's important. So I don't know if it's just objects or if it's even a memory of a person. I gotta keep it, or else it'll like disappear, it won't exist anymore. This type of feeling. Some of you are worried that something won't last very long, and it's like only a matter of time. Appearance won't change the outcome. It's simply actions. Sorry, that's not for everyone. Let's go ahead and stop the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. All right, group 2, let's go ahead and begin. We're gonna use the Fairy Tale Tarot deck to see what do you inspire people to do. I'm gonna start off with a good shuffle to cleanse out the cards. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna get like 5, 6 cards to see what you make people want to do. So first out, you've got the 10 of Cups. Wow, pretty grand energy, my lord. Okay, so you make people want to, honestly, get in touch with their family more. You make people want to create a family. You make people highlight the familial connections in their life. Why is it important to them? Who has affected them in their life decisions? Who do they want to make happy and hang out with, right? And like, do they want to continue that, maintain that relationship? Yes, let's do it, okay? You make people count the blessings for the people that's in their life. You make people realize that a lot of people, their family has like helped them along their journey. They do have a team that supports them. If it's not their immediate family, at least their friend family, their spirit family. You make people feel less alone. They're not alone in this world. They got a team. Yeah, you make people feel like people want to hang out with them, that they are a good time. You make people start to create events, create parties, hangouts. It's building community and enjoying that community. what just popped out was justice. This is Libra energy. You make people, hold on. Let me just fill this out for a little bit. Okay, so this one was a bit of a doozy, this justice card. Because, I mean, you know, justice is about equality, balance, law, ethics, justice. But I didn't get a loud energy from this. This is very quiet. So you actually make people go in and dismantle systems from within. Espionage, okay? It's very clever, actually. It's somehow like power without words, more action than speaking. I don't know why this is throwing me. You know what? You also make people consider how they present themselves to the public and be wary of how much they share with that public. I got that message by looking at Justice's dress here and the scarf. The white and gold and the blue just reminded me of Beyonce's dress. Do y'all remember when that was a thing? Was that what, 2012 something? I don't know. But if you don't, like there's this whole, it was for online like months for a while, they were like, what color is Beyonce's dress? Is it blue and black or is it white and gold? Because, you know, in different lighting, it looked different colors. So it was an optical illusion for the entire world. But I think if we're gonna match that with people's actions from getting to know you, you make people kind of access what is beyond the matrix. And you make them want to play with that. You make people see how people are moving in a fugue states, or how people move as sheep through life. And they're like, huh. Like they sit in the middle of the busy mall and they're just seeing how people are just, I don't know, in their own zone, kind of lost in gray. And you make people shake it up a little bit. You inspire people to dress weirdly or differently. You make people realize that their individual decisions about what they want to do with their life and how they present themselves isn't controlled by the environment around them. You make people realize, you know what, no matter where I am, no matter who I'm with, I can always do what I want, be myself, and I don't have to apologize for it, okay? It's maybe because you recognize the individuality within people around you, and you might even remind them how refreshing that is. Even just for yourself, you're like, wow, it's so nice to meet a person like you. Okay, so you make them be like, huh. And I was just being weird for a little bit, but I don't know, I felt comfortable. So maybe I'll just be more comfortable in my weirdy things, my weirdness. Because I'm just getting a sense of individuality. So I just think maybe people will tap into that. Let's get another card. We've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about going after what you desire, no holds barred, full confidence in doing so. And that's what you make people do, honestly. You make them go after their passions, their desires, speak their mind, speak their truth, okay? Let someone know they have a crush on them. Let's just see what happens, you know? I think you really do boost that confidence in a lot of people. Okay, even without meaning to, a lot of times, you might even just highlight people's insecurities and say how beautiful or great it is. And they're like, what? And it's like, I think you make people awaken to their superpower as well. And so like they go out and try that on the general public. They're like, you know what? This one person in group 2 said that they love my hooded eyes. So you know what? Let me go ahead and flaunt my hooded eyes. I didn't like them before, but you know what? Maybe everyone want that. So I'm gonna go and flaunt it. But I don't know. I think you really are inspiring for people. You make them want to, yeah, just like, it's solar plexus boost. You make them, and this is willpower, you make people follow their will, okay, without questioning it, their own desires. You make them want to, I don't know, just like take life by the reins, like the horse here, and just ride. Okay, let's go for the ride, and I'm gonna control it. I'm gonna do what I want. Let's get another card. You've got the Tower here. Number 16. I don't know why. I think the number 16 is important here. I don't know for everybody, but for sure 16. And it reduces to 7. Let me tap in. Hold on. Okay, so looking at the Tower, this song came to me. It's In the Name of Love by Martin Garrix. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. And Bebe Rexha. I'm not gonna read the whole song, but for the lyrics, if I told you this was only gonna hurt, if I warned you that the fire's gonna burn, would you walk in? Would you let me do it first? Do it all in the name of love? Would you let me lead you even when you're blind? In the darkness, in the middle of the night, in the silence, when there's no one by your side, would you call in the name of love? And it's like, I want to testify, scream in the holy light. You bring me back to life, and it's all in the name of love. So I feel like that's what you make people do. Like, you make people be like, you know what, let's go into the fire. Like, I'll go first, I'll lead you, would you follow me? Okay, let's testify. Bring people back to life in the name of love. You know, I mean, if you see, there's not many lyrics, but it's a very powerful song. I do like this song a lot. I'm gonna add it to my YouTube. But, yeah, I think you do inspire people to, like, with that Tower, it's very chaotic energy, right? But you make people be like, no, we need to change this up. We need to activate. In the name of love, it's all for love. Let's do what's hard. Let's go through that fire, okay? Let's get better. Let's be diamonds, okay? No, it's not gonna be easy, but let's go together. I'll lead you, all right? It's very, very impactful. Oh wow, you've got the King of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Ew. Ooh, excuse me. Confirmation, you got that shmoney boo, or you gonna be making a lot of money, but honestly no, for a King of Pentacles, you make people want to like create their own business, create their own like projects, just be more pioneers, all right? They're like, would I move across country for love? You know what, after meeting group 2 and getting boosted up, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna move for love. But no, I just think that you really do inspire people to take crazy risks in their life, things that they really just want to do, that they really desire, okay? It may not make all the sense right now, but they just feel it so strongly. They want to be happy, that 10 of Cups, right? They want that full, complete happiness. So they might need to do something mad crazy with the Tower in order to get there. But with this King of Pentacles, you make them feel like they have everything they need. They have everything they need in order to make this change, and that they will be okay after they make that choice for the change. Okay, with this King of Pentacles, you inspire people to create grand designs for their life, and even for the people around them. Okay, high goals, high hopes, and let's get there. We're gonna get there, and yeah, we're gonna fall, but we're gonna get back up, and we're gonna get there. All right, let's keep going. Do not stop. King of Pentacles is a strong character of consistency. All right, you make people want to not give up. Let's get you one more card for what you inspire people to do. All right, fine. Oh my gosh, it's the 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Okay, if you're visiting from group 1, hey Bookie. But anyway, so let's continue. So with this 10 of Pentacles, what I just say? Money, money, money. Spirit. What else should I say? Let me see. Ooh, you actually could be very talented in, like you could be very talented in like just attracting money or ways of making money. And I think that you pass on that current to other people when you are discussing, your projects, your life plans. So they're like, ooh, that's a good idea. Or I like the way they're talking about their goal and how they're gonna get there. Okay, I'm gonna put practical plan in place so that I can reach my big goals. Cause they're talking like when people are talking about you, like you're talking big game. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I can do it. If they can, I can. All right. And you inspire people. You're like, if I can do it, you can do it. There's no selfishness here. Pretty great. Pretty great. What else? Oh, people might also feel inspired to travel more, not for the sake of just vacation, but to learn about other people's ways of life, okay? Other people's cultures, religions, family traditions. You make people want to expand on their own life. And so like they go out and immerse themselves with people that seem happy and connected, and they will try to emulate that or join them. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop into the next phase of the reading. This is the real tea. We're gonna use the Silhouettes Tarot to see what people say about you. Okay. Oh my god, no. That was not the best shuffle, hold on. Can I get this card? Better. Oh yeah. I just saw a turtle for some reason. That could be someone's spirit animal. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh, this is the Four of Coins. People say that you keep your friends quite close to you. You're I don't know, people might be very curious about you, actually. And you know what? It could be because when you are talking to other people, you don't really talk about yourself too much. You might always be talking about the person you're speaking with. What are they going through? What's their dreams? Just, everything is about them. And so when people go off, or like, from you, they're like, well, wait, what are they doing? What are they up to? What are they planning? What are they researching right now? What's in your wallet? For sure, I think people, they're just very curious because, like the Four of Coins is about, keeping your assets close to you, not spending much. And also it can be about being a little bit, what's the word? Stingy, not wanting to give too much either. But overall, I'm getting the message of curiosity. I mean, people also say that you are good at saving money or budgeting, but overall, they're talking about, well, what do you know? Have you heard anything? We have this Five of Swords, and it came out reverse. The Five of Swords, it talks about like, what's the word? It starts with a C. Conflict, but it's when you're speaking, argument. It starts with the A. Oh my God. No, but Five of Swords is about arguments, two different sides that are trying to like prove oneself over the other. Anyway, so with this card in reverse, people say that you're actually pretty easily to get along with. You're not focused on one way of doing things, or your mind isn't stuck on one like thought or one belief. People see that you are open to conversing and learning, and you're open to changing your mind. You never put yourself as like the highest. So it's what you say, what you believe, and other people need to get with the program. People see that you are always like a sponge, soaking up information, that you're always You're very observant as well. You notice their tone, their inflection, their body language. You notice people's routines as well. Excuse me. It's not easy to get a lot of things past you, too. And I think people say that you don't try to prove people wrong, even if they're right in front of you and they're saying the wrong thing. You're just like, okay. It's like you're just gonna let them be wrong. It's not your problem. You got the Two of Swords. So I'm gonna be real, like, it is hard right now to get what people say about you because they don't really know much about you. I think it's hard getting all these, so you know, swords is air energy in tarot. It's all about mental communication. Five of Swords and Two of Swords, it's not the smoothest communication you can see. So, give me a challenge. Cheers. Well, for one, people can't make up their mind about you too easily. People might get different opinions from me about you when they're speaking to people. One person says you're very quiet. This other person says you're the loudest person ever. People can't just really put their finger on it. They're Two of Swords, like they're still thinking between two different things or three different things even. It's just there's no one sentence that they can just say that would describe you or talk about you. People don't talk about you a lot, actually. Like, they just don't. It's always about the person, what they want to do, what they want to say from talking to you. So we have the Empress, divine feminine energy, divine attraction. It came out in reverse. Give me a second. So with this Empress in reverse, people say that it's hard to get in contact with you. Like, your phone could be on silent or do not disturb. You might not just be checking your notifications too often. You might not go out that much, or, you know, you just don't go many places. People say that you'd rather just spend time at home or just spend time in your own company. People will say that you really do enjoy your own company. They don't ever see you out. You don't go nowhere. I don't know. It's not much. I mean, with the Empress itself, people think you're cool. People think you're very kind. People think you're beautiful, outward and inwards as well. People think it's easier for you to attract what you want for your life, but I don't see them saying that they're with you a lot. Like, it's more so them saying that they wish they were with you or could hang out with you more. You know, with that and this Five of Swords in reverse, people could like want to like make a surprise party or hang out for you, but maybe it's hard for them to get other people on board with it or something. But I don't know. It's hard to get in contact with you. Okay, let's use these two cards. So flipped out face up was the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so people say that you've got partner energy. You got hubby, wifey energy. People say that either A, you are already in a committed relationship, or B, with the Two of Cups match with this Empress in reverse, they're like, man, they must have so many admirers. They must have so many people that are into them, trying to date them. Maybe that's why they're off the grid, because they're just trying to avoid all of their admirers. But people think for sure that you're either dating or they want to date you. It's not, I don't know. People can't say much. People would think that you could be a great parent or a great teacher. It's not easy. Like, there's not much. I can't get it. Let's get the last card. Ooh, 10 of Cups. So people think that you just have everything you need. People say that you have everything figured out, you got everything handled. You got the right people in your corner. People think that you don't need them. You know, people think that you don't really want to talk to them too much, or you know, just hang out with them a lot. You already got your own group, you got your own team. Like, you don't need anything extra. People aren't worried about you. People think that you're always going to be fine no matter what. Like, even if you do go through some type of traumatic event, they're like, oh, you're fine. Or like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Because, I mean, look, you have 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of... Oh, you got 10 of Cups twice. Wow. Yeah, people think that you're very emotionally happy, regulated. They say that you could be a great therapist, even. You might even be your own therapist or something. But people think that, you know, your life is great and you don't need anyone extra. You're not looking to add anything extra to your life either. Okay, well, let's go ahead and begin to close the reading. I'm going to pull from the mirror cards to get your lasting impression on people. Let me just... Sure, let me do a good word shuffle. Like, I got friendship and anger. People are like, I can be friends with them. Are you friends with them? Barely. See, these are so hard to like bridge shuffle. Let me just continue. Ooh, this one jammed. We got change, number 7. You make people want to change. No, but you do make people feel like they are changed after having interacted with you. They've gained some new type of knowledge or insight. They've made a special connection with someone to feel as if they could blossom. You know, with all these flowers. I mean, at least I see flowers. Do you see flowers? Let me see. What's pretty? But no, also people feel very connected with, can I put this down? Is that better? Okay. With the world around them, with the environments. You make them more aware of seasonal changes in energy, okay? And you make them feel like I'm part of it, okay? I'm part of the change and I can change with the world. Letting go, number 20. All right. So, I mean, people do feel that it's better to give you your space because they would scrounge their opportunity of internal growth. It's like when people meet you, they feel like they're meeting an oracle, you know, and it's a very sacred space when you are with the oracle. And so you must take their words and sit with it, meditate on it, try to live your life accordingly for a long period of time before you return to the oracle. People are afraid that you'd be disappointed in them. You're like, oh, you didn't change this, or oh, this, you didn't try hard enough, or something. It's like people would be afraid if they talk to you about I don't know, whatever issue, situation they're going through, and then they don't end up victorious, or they didn't do what you suggested, they're like afraid of coming back to you and be like, oh, well, it didn't work out, you know? Even though I don't get that you would really berate them, but people do feel like scared of disappointing you. Let's get another card. We've got objectivity, number 22. People feel more psychic after meeting you and interacting with you. People feel more tapped into their intuition, their third eye. Because, I mean, look, we have all of these eyes on letting go. At least I see them as eyes. And I hear. People feel like you are a divine being, honestly. Hi, divine being. You make people feel like they're missing something, and you know, and just their everyday, like they're missing what's really going on underneath the surface. You make people start to feel the energetic shifts that's going around them. So you make them want to look into that more. Was this always here? Was this energy always here? Was my connection always here? Did I miss it? What else have I missed? Let me look into it more. How has the divine acted in my life? What signs am I seeing? What should I look out for? Angel number 222. And look, this Two of Cups right here, and the Two of Swords right here. So a lot of twos. Let me, hold on. Okay, and then look, it's 11:55. I was just about to do a little search of angel number, really archangel number 2222, right at 11:55. This is, y'all, hold on. This is divine timing, y'all. But anyway, so, okay, I Googled 2222, and I wanted to get the article from Cosmo. So angel number 2222 represents building a path forward and striving for progress. It's a signal from your angels to continue applying yourself to your healing and happiness. Staying focused on your self-love and working through your shadow aspects are key components to further unlocking your twin flame connection. Ooh! Y'all gotta do a twin flame reading soon, okay? But yeah, let that resonate for you personally. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you saw any more message in any of these cards, please drop it in the comments below. Help us out, Jesus. Help the army, okay? But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and we'll leave it off here. Hello and welcome to the end of the reading. Now we're going to use the Keepers of the Light Oracle and the 101 Bible Promises for your every need to get our collective message. Now while I shuffle these out, y'all know I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I do so hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know you can let me know with a little thumbs up. You can be like, oh my god, they liked the reading. That's cute. We'll do another one. And also helps the algorithm be like, get this message to other warriors that need it. Oh my gosh. And then here, if you are new to the channel, hey Boogie. Warriors are the ones who hit that little sub button. Join our angel army. We fight for joy, for prosperity, for peace, for clarity, okay? We need that in this world, oh my god. Okay, let me set that one. Now, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, oh my god, I love her. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Ooh, I love her. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo of Kali Ma one day. And then your scripture, you got the fruit of the spirit. Oh my god, okay, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. Y'all, real talk, this is like what I was referencing to, like, oh, warriors fight for love, joy, peace. That's crazy. Okay. So I do hope you like the vibe here. Talk to me in the comments. Like, I want to know how the reading resonates with you, and if it's true. But we'll end the reading off here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome. welcome to the vibe check section for group 3. If you're feeling drawn to this group, you know we're going to make sure it's the right one for you. So if you've got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. And this juice, bless. I mix the two together, it's great. Okay, let's get your charmed object here. Some like it studious. If you don't know, studious just means you like to study, do research, boom, okay? So I mean, well, that could be one thing to describe you. Also with the thumbs up, I'm getting that you might be receiving a lot of approval right now, or could be receiving a lot of approval quite soon, okay? So just get ready for some blessings, let it rain down, all right? I also think too that, yeah, you put your money where your mouth is. I don't think you ever really lie to someone or try to fake for someone. I don't think you try to just like make people feel comfortable around you until like, you change who you are. I think you're pretty honest and authentic no matter what. And you know what? I think that's very refreshing for people around you. Keep doing you. Even if some people might seem like weirded out at first or thrown off, it's because they're getting a sense of reality. It's just of realness, authenticity. There's no reading between the lines. The situation is what it is, and you are who you are. You're gonna do what you say you're gonna do. But people might even see surprised at times when you do what you say you're gonna do. They're like, what? You actually did it. You're like, well, yes, I said it, didn't I? But I think you just hold this uncommon current of honesty, okay? You might be someone who has to watch your words, like even when you're not around people, because you might find that what you say comes into existence quite easily, okay? Also, I think there are, maybe not everyone here, but there are definitely few here who are currently studying esoteric methods of inscription or like sigil making, something about just magical symbols or just magical writing. Keep doing your research, especially if there's people studying the Hathors. I know there was like one sculpture of them made in Egypt or something. But also, oh my God, and the Anunnaki. If you're studying that, great, keep going, because you're making breakthroughs, and you will make breakthroughs. And you will teach as well. There's something about a bluebird or a blue jay. I don't know what the spiritual meaning is behind blue jay, so maybe that's just someone's animal out here. Maybe a cat too, a black cat, but. And then with the word studious, I just saw the word studio. So I think if you work in a studio, for your next whatever you do, try to do a little bit of spiritual meditation beforehand. See what inspiration you receive through your meditation, okay? Like try to see if you could be even more intentional with what you're creating in that studio. For it shall speak volumes to the spirit. All right, we'll leave it there. Let's go ahead and stop the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. All right, group 3, let's go ahead and begin. Now, real fast, I did have to light some incense real fast because, I don't know, I was just feeling drained really fast. I had like no energy, and I'm like, oh, spirit, baby, we got recordings to do. So it's like myrrh. But anyway, we're gonna use the Tarot of Curious Creatures for you. And we're gonna get the actions people take. What do you inspire people to do from knowing you? And you also got like real hot too. Like I take off half my onesie, so my nips are out. Anyway, let's get a good shuffle. Cleanse these cards. Okay. We'll get like 5, 6 cards. Oh my God. All right, well. First off, you've got the 7 of Swords, and then second, you got the 3 of Swords. Hold up. I don't know if this is for people. This might be a personal message. Give me a second. Let me just fill this out and rearrange my body. Okay, well, let's leave the personal message to the side because I might be for one person. So let's just, for people, right? The actions that they take after, okay, let me just explain what's going on. Seven of Swords talks about secrets, lies, strategies, covert operations. Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, things that people say that could make us feel kind of crappy, right? Make us feel less about ourselves. And talks about healing that needs to be done. Putting these cards together, you inspire people to, man, it's quite harsh. I don't know how to say it, like, bringing down the hammer on other people without regard for their feelings. Give me a second. Also, oh, I just noticed when I stopped, the camera was at 222. If you're interested in seeing group 2, go for it. But anyway, you make people like pull back from others. You make people wary of who is in their vicinity. This is, let me get some more cards really fast because I don't know. Because honestly, I could say, oh, you make people want to go out and hurt people's feelings with lies. But what? Is that the real tea? Oh my gosh. Okay, then we have Four of Cups. The message I'm getting is that you make people inspired to humble others. You make people talk to people and be like, okay, no, you're not as great as you say you are, and here's why. Get off your high horse because you make just as many mistakes as the rest of us. Oh, you're perfect? Okay, cast the stone. Cast the stone, right? Throw it at me because you're so perfect, right? You made no mistakes? Throw it at me. You inspire people to call out others in a very dramatic way. Yelling, screaming, throwing things. Like, you inspire people to say, screw you, to, whoever is not the best person in their life. This Four of Cups typically talks about missing out on what's right in front of you, or being so preoccupied with not being happy with what you want, and so you miss you miss what Spirit is trying to give you, like the things that you really want, blessings, opportunities that could turn into blessings. You inspire people to, like, for whoever is in their community, you inspire them to be like, okay, these things don't matter anymore. This person doesn't matter anymore. This situation doesn't matter anymore. These objects don't matter anymore. Throw it away. Like, throw it all away. Just forget about it. Let's get another card. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Very profound. Like, you inspire people to turn the wheels of fortune. Keep doing you, because we need the gentle touch, and then we also need the firm hand. And so you inspire people to phase into being the firm hand so that divine change happens. The Wheel of Fortune, it brings about, yes, fortune, but also brings about lack as well. And so I think you also inspire people to not take anything for granted and enjoy the present while it lasts. It's like you inspire people to become mirrors of reality. Six of Wands, okay. The Six of Wands typically means victory. It means being celebrated. You have a lot of support too. You inspire people to support the truth. Someone's true inspirations, their motives, their true exhibitions, their art, their products, what they make. You inspire other people to dig through what is fake or what's just for appearances and highlight what truly matters to the person. And then they'll be fully happy. Because after people meet you, they start to see where other people and themselves try to accept something that doesn't truly make them happy or isn't something that isn't really working and just roll with it. So that changes after they meet you. They're like, okay, well, if this isn't really making me happy, then I'm changing that. Even if it's just what's been done over and over again in time, I'm changing it. It doesn't work anymore. I'm not happy. So forget it, leave it alone, or I'm changing it. And they spread that message to other people. This is like when after people meet you, they meet someone who, let's say, is very successful in their business, and they have a mansion and, oh my God, those new Tesla cars, right? Cybertrucks. And they have a Maserati or whatever. And they meet that person and they're talking about, oh yeah, my life's great because I have this, I have that. But after meeting you, the person's like, okay, but are you happy though? I mean, you have all these things, but are you happy? How did you earn those things? Are you happy about how you earned it? Did you have to step on other people to do it? Okay, so I'm step on you then. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it can really make people fight for the truth. Page of Pentacles. This is where, let me just read the book for you, actually. Where'd it go? Because, for the curious creatures, for the Tarot of Curious Creatures, they also scribe, oh my goodness, my English. They write about how the animal affects the message of the card as well. I think that's important. Here we are. So Page of Pentacles, a close connection to nature, a soft demeanor, learning how to manifest, having patience, being grounded, building self-confidence and security, prosperity that is headed your way. Okay, great. Now let me read this main part. All of nature is teeming with magic and gentle wisdom. And this page is enthralled with the guidance and natural creature comforts she sees all around her. The trees guide her to listen as their leaves whisper of belonging, community, and oneness. Her meadow is alive with the stories of manifesting and doing. And there is no hectic rush to learn everything at once. Instead, there is enduring commitment to observation, presence, and growth. Use your open and steady heart to study and learn, and to lean into deep connection and patience. Take time to be thankful for your security, safety, and health, and know with every cell of your body that these things are always within your grasp. It's never too late to build and bolster new foundations, nor to seek new plans with wide-eyed wonder and joy. How are you helping nature survive? And how are you allowing nature to help you thrive? So you inspire people to connect to the nature around them and have it be naturally a natural environment of growth for them. And if it's not natural for them, they move on. Let's build a different foundation. All right, well, let's hop into the next phase of the reading. We're gonna use the Silhouettes Tarot to see what people say about you. Let's get the real tea. Hello, oh my gosh. Okay. No, that was like the first card for the previous group. First card, you've got the Knight of Coins. And yeah, it feels right, actually. Y'all, this incense is really helping me right now. I had no energy, man. I was drained. Okay. So people say that... One can say that you speak slowly or you're just very thoughtful about your words. People also say that you take slow, steady steps towards your goals. Okay, Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight. Takes very practical steps before, for their plan. Think about everything. Meticulous and detail-oriented, Virgo energy. With this Knight of Coins, people think that you have a very practical mindset, that you don't really give way to fancy too much as well. They also say that you have a strong discipline as well. Like, if you want a desire, like if you have a desire that maybe is too much out of your grasp, people see that you don't be like, well, I'm gonna just do it anyway, no matter what, I'm gonna try it. People like, they see and say that if there's a big plan or a big goal that you're trying to achieve, then you break it down into pieces and then achieve every step so that you do get to that goal. Highly respected, people do respect you. They respect your methods. Like no one, they say they don't want to get in your way or tell you what to do. You actually might find that authority figures aren't too comfortable with giving you tasks or telling you what to do. They might flip it and be like, okay, well, what do you think? You know, and I think it's just because you do sit on a throne. It's like you know what you're capable of, and you know how to process plans, events, people, and so that you make the most logical decision. So most people say that, you know, you are your own boss, or it's hard to, I just give you directions. Not to say that you won't listen, but it's like, they might think that you will have a better plan than the directions they're telling you. So they would feel like a little bit insecure when delivering these to you. It's like, oh my God, are they thinking that I'm dumb right now? Like, did I say it? Did I say the right thing? Did I stutter too much? Like, did they pick up on that? I don't know. People say that you're like always watching, you're always looking, but you don't say too much or like say what's on your mind. So they're kind of left with just you saying, all right, or okay. You know, I don't know. It's very like cool. But they're like, okay, but wait, what do you think? Let's get another card. No. Oh my God. This is the Ten of Swords. It talks about the mind being plagued with so many different thoughts, things that are out of your control, therefore you cannot move, it kills you. It also talks about being stabbed in the back as well. Actually, let me pause, read up, and also wait for that sound to go off. So with that Ten of Swords, people could think that you are a harsh critic. I get the sense that people say that you are like talking about them behind their back and saying like, wow, I can't believe they said something dumb, or like, did they really think that was the best thing to wear or something? I don't know. People think that you could be a little bit judgmental. They're like, oh my God, I know they're talking about me. I know that that they don't approve of me, or they didn't really like the way I talked about the situation or reacted, so I know they don't like me no more, or I know they don't want to talk to me anymore, or they're not going to talk to me about that subject anymore. People are wary of disappointing you, honestly, and you rejecting them. Like, People say that it would suck so hard to be rejected by you. It really hurts. Yeah, you're really respected. People respect your judgments. They respect what you think. And I think it's because they also know that like whatever you think, it's not just random. Like you really process all the information that you're given before you make a decision or a judgment. People, they always want to stay on your good side. They're like, oh my gosh, don't make, what are we, group 3? They're like, oh yeah, don't make group 3 mad because they might not even say anything to you, but you're gonna feel it. Like, and then they're gonna talk about how you messed up so bad. People are afraid that you would create an army against them. And it'll be so easy for you to create an army because you can just make anyone agree to your decision due to your logic. Ooh. So you've got hibernation. These are like one of spot 5 special cards in the Silhouettes Tarot. And I mean, it is what it is. It's hibernation. People can say that you like hide away for long periods of time and then you come back refreshed. So people actually, when they're trying to figure out where you are a lot of the time, where are you? Because maybe you just don't, present that a lot to people or online. Also, people notice you kind of just pop up out of nowhere too sometimes. But honestly, with this hibernation, it's just like people say that you aren't too fussed about community or like being with too many people. You're comfortable just doing your own thing. Also, people might think that you need to sleep a lot or you are tired all the time. People also are worried that they tire you out. They're like, oh my God, like, was I annoying to them? Was I too much to them? Did I make them tired? Like, are they really interested in what I'm saying as well? You might not give away too much when you're speaking with people. You might have like a good poker face. Poker face. All right. So what just flew out was the Queen of Cups. People say that you are a very nurturing person, have a lot of motherly qualities. People say that you're also quite intuitive and you're good at picking up when people are going through something heavy, and you offer your shoulder to cry on, you offer yourself as a safe space to talk about it. People say, even though I know it's a Queen of Cups water card, people do say that you're really down to earth, very normal, like natural person. You accept the good and the bad of everyone, and you acknowledge that. People are afraid of you acknowledging the bad in them because that it would confirm it. They're like, damn, this person doesn't lie. They're just telling it how it is. So I gotta listen. Yeah, people do think that you have a clear view of reality and the people in it. People also say that it's easy for you to pick up on what motivates people. Excuse me. And give honor to that. Like, you honor what people are interested in and why. And they're like, wow, like if you really want some good support, then head on to group 3, talk to them about what you want to do. And people don't say that you're just gonna support anything and be like, oh, whatever you want to do, go for it. People say like to talk to you to make sure like what people want to do is actually a good idea and fits what they're able to do in their life at the time. Because it's a soft, gentle, like, well, maybe it's not the right time to talk to this person or whatever. I would work on these things first and then go forward. But yeah, let's get another card. You got the Chariot here. Cancer energy in reverse. Give me a second. So with this Chariot card in reverse, People aren't sure what motivates you. Like, where does your spark come from? They feel that you are on a very divine path and you are living your purpose, but they're not sure how you are so aware of it. Some aren't even sure if you are aware that you are living your purpose, that you're doing exactly what you're meant to do on this earth. Also, like, people do think, they say that you are great. They say that you're a champion. They say that you're unstoppable. Like, no matter what obstacle you face, you'll overcome it. But they're just not sure where that strength comes from, you know? They're just like, where does all this energy come from? Where does their confidence and stability come from? How do they do it? And how can nothing stop them too? Like, how do they not get beaten down by life too hard? Maybe it's because you do take some good rest, but they're just not sure. Also, people feel like kind of freaked out how you get to the matter of something like in a snap. You get to the heart of someone's problem or situation within seconds of talking to them. They're like, did you just, they think that you're psychic. They do think, people say that, no, like, you see something, you feel something from people, and it's so accurate. It's mind-boggling for sure. People are, they're definitely thrown and freaked out when you say exactly what was on their mind, on their heart, and then you just allow them to talk about it. And then you're like, okay, well, here's the truth about what's going on. It's impressive, really. Okay, let's get your last card from the Silhouettes Tarot. Oh, it flipped. You got the Four of Cups yet again. Is that our first match? It is. Huh. You make people feel like they're not doing enough, or like they say that they should be taking more action in their life, or like just take a closer look at what they're emotionally invested in, because they say that, okay, I don't know, like, I've made this cake and I put my everything into it, but why do I still not like it? You know, was it the process? Or is it the ingredients? Was it the stove? Like, the Four of Cups talks about, you know, not seeing a blessing that's right in front of you. It can also talk about, you know, God or spirit giving you a blessing in due time. But people say that they know that you gave them some type of wisdom or answer when speaking with you. They know that spirit, God, angels spoke through you when you were talking with them, and they feel it, but they might not understand or see the answer right when you tell them, or not even understand. They say that they really got to think about the conversations that they have with you after they get deep with you, because it's like they know it's profound impact on their life if they catch it. So they really just want to catch it. And I will say, just overall, people do recommend speaking to you when making big life decisions or going through something deep. People send others to you. Let's go ahead and begin to close the reading by grabbing a few cards from the Mirror cards. This is going to be your overall lasting impression. First, you've got aloneness, number 3. All right, so maybe people like take a little time, take a little hermit mode, you know, just do some personal reflection, see where they need to heal, okay? Not be so distracted with life. Ooh, look what flew out for you. Joy. Number 19. You give people joy. And you know, joy is different than happiness. Happiness is temporary, it is fleeting, but you can still feel joy when everything is going to bits around you. You make people realize true blessings that they have in life, true blessings that they have within themselves that aren't going anywhere, that's going to continue to shine. Wow, so much joy. Joy about being themselves. Lastly, you've got humor. Lighten up the mood. You make people feel like, you know, they don't have to take life too seriously. It's not everything is set in stone. Not everything is so stuck. Things are flexible. Things can move. Things can change. People can change. And never to take anything just too seriously, honestly. They're like, I can, you know, this is tough right now, but it's just a moment. It's just one moment in my life. And it's fine. You know, I'm gonna be happy. I'll be fine. Okay, now if you get any more messages from any of these cards, please drop it in the comments below. Help us out, y'all. Okay, but here, I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you in another one, all right? Bye. Hello, and welcome to the end of the reading. Now, we're gonna use the Keepers of the Light Oracle and the 101 Bible Promises for your every need to get our collective message. Now, while I shuffle these out, y'all know I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I do so hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know you can let me know with a little thumbs up. You'll be like, oh my God, they like the reading. That's cute. We'll do another one. And also helps the algorithm and be like, get this message to other warriors that need it. Oh my gosh. And then here, if you are new to the channel, hey Bookie. Warriors are the ones who hit that little sub button. Join our angel army. We fight for joy, for prosperity, for peace, for clarity, okay? We need that in this world, oh my God. Okay, let me set that one. Now, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, oh my God, I love her. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Ooh, I love her. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo of Kali Ma one day. And then your scripture, you got the fruit of the spirit. Oh my God, okay, it's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. Yo, real talk, this is like what I was referencing to, like, warriors fight for love, joy, peace. That's crazy. Okay. So I do hope you like the vibe here. Talk to me in the comments. Like, I want to know how the reading resonates with you, and if it's true. But we'll end the reading off here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 4. If you're feeling drawn to this group, you know we're going to make sure it's the right one for you. So if you've got it, please grab your drinks or a snack. Cheers to your reading and the magic within. Yeah, I don't know why, but I always feel group 4 is like the most mature pile or like the most grown up. I don't know if you found that too. If you have, let me know. Let's go ahead and begin. So you've got this bracelet with the Hamza hand and all these chakra colors, yeah? So when you could be right now deeply studying a culture, it could be your own culture or a culture of someone else, even a religion too. Excuse me. Or you can also be studying the history of a people right now intensely. It could be, for some it could be like a dissertation thing or like a thesis. But I'm just getting like a deep sense of research right now. There could be quite a few here too who's going through like a third eye awakening or breakthrough. So, I mean, firsthand, you could feel like a lot of headaches or pressure like right up here in the frontal lobe, you know. And you know, because there's this gland called the pineal gland, Pineal, and it's right between like your temples, behind the eye, okay? And that's essentially that's a sixth sense gland. So if you've ever heard of, oh, be wary of, what was it? It was a special like type of toothpaste, and there was, oh my God, what was it? fluoride. Yeah, just be careful of fluoride in toothpaste, and I think water too, because that would calcify the pineal gland and you lose a bit of your sixth sense. So to be wary of fluoride, yeah? And, you know, do some exercises. You can Google exercises for third eye chakra, to, you know, for vision, for seeing aura, seeing prophecies, dreams, even. It's all, you know, up in there in the third eye. I don't know all the exercises, so I'm just saying Google it. And then also I'm getting, I don't know if it's heart chakra, but like, cause I'm getting, I know pink is like the higher, excuse me, goodness, the higher frequency of the heart chakra goes from green to pink, but I'm getting more so of like a rose colored stone, or I'm just seeing this rose colored stone really, like at the bottom of this bracelet. You can not see, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and I think it's supposed to be like a mixture of a couple chakras, maybe some blue and red, right? So that's a mixture of the third eye and the evolved high heart chakra. So since, you know, all of our chakras are connected, right? And if one's out of whack, it's gonna affect the others. You might need to just look into how you are expressing love and feeling love, making sure that's pure for you, all right? No settling and no just letting things slip by. It has to be very precise. And that would help your third eye chakra be clearer and clean it up a little bit. So, you know, you might benefit from going to a Reiki master and helping them, and them helping you comb through your chakras and balance things out. Some could also benefit from doing a ritual around incense, using smoke and air for energetic cleansing and boosting your energy as well. Some here might just do well to eat some more apples, green apples to be precise. I don't know, that just came through. But let's go ahead and stop the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. All right, group 4, let's go ahead and begin. For you, we're going to use the Tarot of the Divine. This is going to be the first set of cards we use, and we're going to use these to get what are people inspired to do after getting to know you. I'm going to do a quick shuffle to cleanse out the cards. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. That is so satisfying. If you can ever learn to do a good shuffle, man, go for it. It's so great. Okay. Let's get maybe like 5-6 cards. First, you've got the King of Swords. Now, swords is air energy, mental thoughts, communication. King of Swords, master of communication and thoughts. Also delegating tasks to people they know they can trust to do it. Now here, you inspire people to be leaders. You inspire them to make their plans and turn it into action, okay? You inspire people to also prove the knowledge that they have already. However that applies to their life, if it's, I don't know, writing a paper or creating a video, doing somebody's nails, something, but like you make people inspired to test their skills. This one. Ooh, we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana. This is a Taurus energy. The Hierophant is the divine teacher in tarot. Wow, 2 leadership cards. at first. So yeah, you do inspire people to go out and lead, to go out and teach. You inspire people to, it's like a design a system that would be continuously beneficial and grow. Okay, so this isn't something like they don't, for example, it would be, maybe school. Like, if we're going to talk about teaching, you know, we're always going to need school, and the way schools should be set is to where they update information over time, update teaching methods and practices. And so like you inspire people to create a system like, okay, in this school, it's gonna constantly be growing, and here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use this technology for these grades of students, and then after applications change over time, they're able to apply previous knowledge from those applications to the new ones. So they'll continuously build their knowledge, you know? So I just think you make people consider how the world works and how it is to progress, and then prepare for success. And then after they're prepared, share why they feel like they're going to be prepared with other people, okay? You also make people inspired to allow others to speak their mind. People are inspired to create a safe space to talk about how they can improve themselves, improve the world. Collaborative environments. If people want to go to these environments, create these environments, let's make something. Here's what I'm going to do, here's what you can do, or here's what you can do, and here's how it's going to work for years. Let's get another card. This is the Two of Coins. Coins is earth energy, things we can physically interact with. Two of Coins is having to choose between two different life events that would change the journey, essentially. And then when it comes to people, you inspire them to like take a moment and stop the way they live life, and see, like, you know what, do I want to make a major change? Is it best for me right now? And I think it's because when interacting with you, people, they feel how you aren't really tied down to anyone, anything. You are like a free spirit, and they like that type of freedom. And so they start to think about, well, how can I be more free in my own life? Like, what's shackling me down? What can I do to make me feel more free and have more autonomy over my life? I do want to read from the book for this Two of Coins, because I feel like the story is important. Let's see. Yeah, passed it. Okay. So, forgive my pronunciation, but I think it's represent. It's Pacific Northwest Haida mythology. The Two of Coins represents the skill needed to balance opposing forces in life. For the Pisces, I know I'm saying that wrong, the bear world and the human world collide. She embodies the dualities of work and family, hobbies and careers, and wants versus needs. Upright, multitasking, balance, choice, flexibility, and prioritization. So yeah, I think that you do make people really consider what they're going to do for their next steps. How they're going to combine two worlds, what they want and what's in front of them. You also got the Three of Coins. Two, then on to three. Progression, eh? Well, you know, Three of Coins talks about working with other people, collaborating as a team. And we kind of already covered that a little bit. So I'm trying to see what else I can get from this card. I mean, I don't really want to repeat messages. Give me a second. So with this 3 of coins, I'm just feeling like you inspire people to seek out people around them or teachers that would help them to improve in areas that they have difficulties in, or they're just not good at, or been procrastinating on, avoiding. They're like, okay, I need to do this hard thing. And it's gonna continue to be hard until I actually practice at this, get some help, and improve. Yeah, you make people just want to do better, essentially. Let's get another card. It is Strength. Number 8. Talks about integrity, character, taming the beast within, controlling yourself. So you inspire people to take a hard look at their emotions and figure out what emotion is best used in whatever situation they find themselves in. You make people inspired to talk to those who they know who are feeling insecure or have some inhibitions, and they want to work with them and push through that. They're like, don't worry about it. You can still feel that inhibition, the worry, but just try. Just go out and try, and then see what happens. And it's not going to be as bad as you thought. You know, you're going to live. You'll be fine. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit, but you're going to continue and thrive. You are actually just very inspiring overall. Like, you really make people inspired to do anything. Oh no, did I just rip this onesie? Because it's like only half on. I just like heard a rip, and it's super new. Like the tags are still on. It's a gift from my grandmother. She gave it to me like a couple years ago, and I swore to myself I wouldn't wear it until I'm exactly where I feel happy and content. Anyway, so we have the 7 of coins. 7 of coins talks about investments. I mean, this all kind of goes together. You do make people inspired to see where they just want to take themselves down the line, future, 5 years down the line, where do they want to be, you know, and how they're going to get there. Who's going to be the support team for them, and who are they going to choose for that, you know? Yeah, you make people feel like they can kind of do anything and then lead others to do anything. Very, very encouraging. Cheers to that. Okay. Let's hop into the next phase of the reading. We're going to use the Silhouettes Tarot to see what people say about you. Yeah, let's get the nitty gritty, the real tea. So first out, you have this Ace of Wands. Excuse me. Ace of Wands is newfound passion, new desires, a new motivation. People say that you could sell ice to an Eskimo. People say that you can make anyone buy anything, do anything, help you with anything, talk to anyone. It's like you have this magic over people's motivation, over their sacral chakra. People say that you can make them desire anything. You can make them desire you, just by talking with you and giving them encouragement, a push. Very cool. We have the 7 of coins yet again. So, people say that you take time to practice what you just want to get better at. You take time to study the environment of what you are trying to grow in. So like, let's say if you are trying to get into stocks and invest that way, you're gonna see, okay, I'm trying to invest in wheat. Well, where does that wheat come from? Oh, does it come from, I don't freaking know, Colorado? Well, what's the weather like in Colorado? Oh, they've been having a drought. So maybe not let me invest in wheat right now. You know, let me invest in something else. But essentially, it's people see that you take time to consider every factor of what could affect your decision before you take actions. Even when you have a strong feeling for something, you still believe in divine timing. People say that you wait for the right moment before you act, yet you hold on to the importance of the desire you want. We have the Fool here. In this potential, it could be anything. Knowing nothing and everything all at once. Give me a second. So with the Fool card, people say that you are very present. When you are speaking with them, you might be the type, you know, to like not check your phone when speaking to someone. It's like they have like your full undivided attention. People say that you like to learn. You love to learn. You're not afraid of exploring, you know, places you've never been before, people you never talked to. People say that you don't really have a fear of being judged. You'll just allow things to play out how they're meant to, and you're gonna do your best in this situation. And whatever happens, happens. You accept consequences without fear. Two cards. So over here visiting me from another group, hey Pookie. We have this 10 of Swords here and this 7 of Cups. Try to put these together. Y'all hear that drilling in the background? I hope you don't. LOL. Okay, no, but people say that you don't suffer fools, actually. If someone is being fake around you or just talking about, I don't know, people say that you don't just do fluffy, like random conversation. Like you only talk about what really matters. And if someone is just talking just for the sake of talking, it's like you'll shut them down, be like, okay, what are you talking about right now? Or you don't have to say anything. It's okay to just be silent for a little bit. People say that if you're not talking about something of substance, you won't say anything at all and just kind of return into your own mind in a sense. People say that you've actually tried a lot of different goals or things, and maybe you didn't attain those goals with that 10 of Swords, but like you still kept going though. You still have this this belief, this hope in dreams coming true. Even if not all of them come true all at once. You know, you have this faith about you. Yeah, people say that they want to have the faith that you do, okay? But at the same time, people might have even tried some things you've done before. Like, you know, you could know some of these people, like friends or something, and they did the same steps, but it didn't work. And so they could say like, oh, well, you know, you could have, like, you misled me, or you lied to me, or you hid something from me. So like, let me know, like, why didn't this work out? People say that they have to reevaluate their dreams because it won't match them. It's like after talking to you, I don't know what, you know, there's just so many different conversations, but like just overall message is, it's like you make people take a hard look at their dreams, what they want to aspire to, and be like, okay, is that really what you want though? What do you want? Do that. And that's what's best for you, because then you'll be most happy. Okay. Let's get you another card. we have here 10 of coins. This has been like in the past 3 groups, which is great, honestly. You know, 10 of coins talks about having everything that you need, everything. Fully happy. Oh, you got 2 10s next to each other. So, okay, people feel like you don't really want to hear the advice from other people, and they say that you would automatically just have better advice for yourself and for the person you're talking to. People say that you could be an old soul and have had, you know, many lifetimes, and so it's just your wise. You just know, even if, you know, you're younger in age. People could say that you are, excuse me, I don't know if it's not slow moving. Oh, excuse me. But it's like, they say that you just, there are points when you're doing a lot, have a lot of people you're talking to, places you go, and then there are times when you are very still and go quiet and no one knows what's going on. People aren't worried about you. They say that you're gonna be fine. They know that you've got, you know, great support spiritually and physically with people. People say that you're gonna make it big with this 10 of coins. People are also worried though that there would be people who fake around you, that they really do support you and they're all about what you want to accomplish, but essentially they're like either just trying to take from you or like just try to gain gifts from your work without really putting in too much. And so people do worry that you're too accepting of other people. Let's get another card. Last card. You've got the Ace of Coins. Beginning a new project, new home, a new job, all right? New beginning. You know, people actually want to offer you new beginnings. They want to offer you opportunities. They want to bring you ideas that you can make possible. They want to pick your brain and see what would you do, and then they go off and do it themselves. People say that it's easy for you to begin projects. Ace of Coins right here, and then Ace of Wands on the other side. Flank, you know, the pillars of the walls of your reading. Something all about beginnings. So people might say that you begin a lot of things, but don't know if you finish a lot. Even though, I don't know, we have this Ace of Coins and the 10 of Coins. People might worry that you lose steam for going after what you want. You still just might continue your process because that's what you said you'd do, but they might say that you don't really care about it anymore, or you might be losing health about something that you've already started. People could say that that's part of your curse, actually. Given this Ace of Coins, 10 of Swords, and Ace of Wands, it's like you'd have a lot of inspiration to begin something, but then you lose interest easily. Part of this, and this is just me saying this as a reader, you could pick up on the dreams and desires of other people and take that on as your own, which really is for them, for you to inspire them to do. But I just take psychic practice, you know. All right, let's go ahead and begin to close the reading. We're going to use the mirror cards to see people's lasting impressions of you. So first, we've got communication, number 9. All right, people think you know everyone and everything. People want to stay connected with you. What's your number? What's your Instagram? What's your Facebook? And let's you know, stay in contact. All of this, all the time. And I feel like even people say this, and a lot of times when you're like, I mean, fine, but, and I just saw 2202. on the camera, 222. But yeah, they're like, this was just supposed to be like a one-time thing, all right? And then you go off, live your best life. But no, people always just want to stay connected to you, see what you're up to, talk to you a little bit. Your DMs are never empty. It's like that. He's got objectivity, number 22. So please look up angel number 222. I just don't feel that good right now. So you make, the lasting impression for people is that you make them see the world for more than what it is, all right? You make them consider the energetic shifts that make physical changes on our plane. You make them look at their life as a whole and see what events have shaped them to be who they are now, okay? You also make them consider how spirit moves in their world too. What messages do they receive? Do they see repeating numbers? Is it animals? Okay, they get tapped into communicating with spirit. Also with just the message of objectivity, let me get the book actually. I feel like there's something important. Number 22. If you're drowning, it's worth spending a moment checking which way is up. I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna read this little blurb. Objectivity is the ability to step back from our emotions in order to gain a clearer perspective. By moving away from subjectivity, we can see our own and others' behavior free of emotional distortion. Yeah, I see impression on people. You're like, what if I just removed myself from the situation? What would it look like? Anyway, let's get you one last card. Change. Number 7. You inspire people to make changes in their life, to change themselves, to be comfortable with changing, honestly. And being open to not knowing all of what will happen, just being open to the experience, okay? Alrighty. Now here, if you get any more message, please do share so in the comments. Help us all out, help us all grow. We would love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the reading here. Hello and welcome to the end of the reading. Now we're going to use the Keepers of the Light Oracle and the 101 Bible Promises for your every need to get our collective message. Now while I shuffle these out, y'all know I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I do so hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know you can let me know with a little thumbs up. You'll be like, oh my God, they like the reading. That's cute. We'll do another one. And also helps the algorithm be like, get this message to other warriors that need it. Oh my gosh. And then here, if you are new to the channel, hey Bookie. Warriors are the ones who hit that little sub button. Join our angel army. We fight for joy, for prosperity, for peace, for clarity, okay? We need that in this world, oh my God. Okay, let me set that one. Now, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, oh my God, I love her. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Ooh, I love her. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo of Kali Ma one day. And then your scripture, you got the fruit of the spirit. Oh my God, okay, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. Y'all, real talk, this is like what I was referencing to, like, oh, warriors fight for love, joy, peace. That's crazy, okay. So I do hope you like the vibe here. Talk to me in the comments. Like, I want to know how the reading resonates with you, but if it's true. But we'll end the reading off here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye.